in Group 3, the £500 went to Mark Davis, who in the deciding frame of the final made a 147 to beat Neil Robertson 3-2 and book his place in the Champions Group in the finest style imaginable. But after that perfect break, that was imperfect from Higgins. The red was on. And Dott's going to be on the pink to middle. Just to underline the standard in this year's Championship League, the high break in Group 1, 135 from Ryan Day. In Group 2 it was 136 from Mark Williams. Oh no, another snatchy one from Graeme Dott. Yes, Group 3, Mark Davis made a 147, as I mentioned. Group 4, Mark Williams, 140. All of that great stuff. But the red we've just seen was the opposite.
Well,
it's been a recurring theme, that, for Graeme Dott today, and a worrying trend in many respects. He's been potting good balls to get in, and then missing from short range.
Seven. $11. $12.
The big news in England, of course, on a sporting front last week was the very controversial sacking of Claudio Ranieri as manager of Leicester City. As Higgins goes into the pack and drops on nothing. I was about to say, in football circles, Ranieri is known as the Tinker Man. Well, in snooker, you could say John Higgins was the Tinker Man because he tinkers around with his cue an awful lot. Shortening it, making it a little lengthier maybe. New ferrule, new tip. All kinds of stuff. He's always trying to find the secret. Well, he didn't find the secret to opening those reds. Had he done so,
17.
victory would have beckoned. Now then, a tester. The one deficiency in Higgins's game in this match, he's potting from distance. But will he deliver when the chips are down? It's amazing, isn't it?
What?
That's the best pot he's knocked in the entire match. That's what great champions do. When they sense victory, they can just mentally crank it up a notch or two. And it's a very nice angle on green, or indeed yellow. Green, the much easier pot though, so that was the obvious choice.
Four.
Now, I don't know what occurred there. I think he played for the open red on the left-hand side of the table. This stretching can go astray.
Five. Seven.
Of course, Higgins would love the black to be on its spot, but with pink and blue nicely available, no great crisis.
11.
That's what all the great break builders do. They take what's there, don't try and force the issue. And make no mistake, John Higgins is one of the great break builders. Third on the all-time list of century breaks, behind only, guess who? O'Sullivan and Hendry.
Thank you. 18.
And when we talk about that list, of course, that's the centuries compiled in professional competition, not in practice. Too many to count.
$24. $25. $30. $31.
So the Higgins lead goes to 41 points. Getting there, getting close.
$34. $35.
So 45 in front. pink and one more red required. And I'll tell you what, folks, he's not missing this.
41.
Well, 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 what a day for John Higgins. 3 matches played.
48.
All 3 resulted in 3-2 scorelines. He's won 2 matches from 2-0 down against Michael Holt and now against Graeme Dott. The other match he was 2-0 up and lost it 3-2. All in all, though, I think he'll be very satisfied with himself.
56.
As for Graeme Dott, he's now on a knife edge. If he wants to make it into the playoffs, he simply has to win his closing 3 matches of this group. And he's got 1 more left today against Stuart Bingham, so that's a must-win.
John Higgins, 64. Frame.
The break ends at 64. John Higgins recovers from a 2-0 deficit again, as he did against Michael Holt earlier this morning. Higgins has 2 wins out of 3, and that's it for him for the day.